Hello everyone, welcome back on our YouTube channel Wains Vlogs. As you know that in the last video actually we have uploaded the video, the last video which was related to the questions that were updated in October 2022. And now as I told you in the last video that we are gonna upload the questions which are being updated starting from April 2023. So those from you who are gonna take the exam before 1st of April 2023, then they should not worry about these new questions. They should not prepare for the new questions. But those who are willing to appear for the exam starting from 1st of April, then these questions, actually new 44 questions are being added, and these questions could be a part of your exam as well. But you don't need to worry about this because these questions are anyhow the same as we have prepared previously. If you are already through our all the videos that we have uploaded 2 years back and until now, your base is already set, and these questions are a kind of cherry on the top. You don't need to worry about these new questions. So what is new and what are your questions and queries that we are continuously getting regarding what is the new update and how the things are changing. Actually as we have discussed already in the last video that from 1st April 2023 there are gonna be new 44 questions being added from the TOEFL. So today we are going to start the first video. Actually new 44 questions are being added in this app or learning system for the theory of German driving license, and we will try to cover this 44 questions in 3 videos: 15 questions, then 15 questions, and then in the last video we will cover 14 more questions. So that will be around 44 questions in total that we will cover in 3 videos. So nothing new, nothing special, only some new concepts, maybe even not new concepts but new scenarios for you to understand and to answer those questions. It's only because of the fact that questions are added, so we are making the new videos, but nothing is new, nothing has been changed. But before starting the video, we will again say, don't if you are new on our channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos, share with your friends. And other than German driving license theory, we have also this theory available in another language, which is Urdu or Hindi. Other than that, we have also B1 Briefschreiben playlist, letter writing of B1 exam. Then we have a playlist of Einbürgerung test, that is a test which is being needed whenever you are going to apply for German nationality, or even in the current scenario, if you are going to apply for permanent residence or Niederlassungserlaubnis, then again you need that test, which is being compulsory in many states, which is already compulsory. And then we also have a playlist for the preparation of ISTQB, Software Testing Qualification Board Foundation Level exam. If some of your friends are preparing for that, you can also refer our playlist to them. Other than this, if you want to support us on Patreon, you can also do that, and that really helps us to create some new and amazing content for our subscriber and viewers. And other than this, if you have any question or any query regarding the previous videos, you can put it in the comment section. Before starting the video, let me answer one of the very common doubt, or like you can say query, which is being asked by many of our viewers. They say, what is the difference between Lektionen, and then there is a section known as category, and then Fragenliste. Actually, when we started our video series, that was being covered under the heading of Lektionen, or you can say lessons in English. As you know that we have 14 main topics which are being covered, or affairs in Themen which are being covered by the theory of German driving license. But there are some questions that never fall under any of these category or these lessons, you can say. So there is another section with the name of category, where you can find some more questions which never fall under any of the 14 topics, but that's why TOEFL normally put them in the category section. But you don't need to worry, because questions are anyhow of the same criteria, of the same base, or the same like concept that you have learned previously. So you don't need to worry either the question are being covered from the Lektionen part or being covered from the category part. Questions are questions. You have around 1200 questions or 1186 questions. That's not gonna make any difference. Even if you go to Fragenliste, then over here you can see that we have 1186 questions. So what is the difference? As I told you, in the part of lessons we have 46 question lesser. That means that there are some questions that never fall actually under any category, or I would say under any lessons. You can say 14 lessons we have. So normally they come to put them in some other part, you can say as a category, or even simply to say you can go to Fragenlisten, and over here you can see the total questions, and then even you can filter out your questions, and then if you click here you will see there are 44 new questions being added from the TOEFL. And similarly, if you see in the category section, 44 questions. If you see in the Lektionen section, then 42. So 2 questions are those questions which never fall under any of the 14 main topics that are being taught to you as a newcomer or as a new learner of the theory of German driving license. So you can actually prepare from any of them, but better will be if you are following the theory classes of your driving school, better to go through the lessons by lessons, prepare for the questions. Even you can see after later in the category, or as we will do from now onwards, as we have set the base, we have all the videos uploaded. Now we will start to upload the videos under the section of Fragenliste. The new questions will come, we will simply check the filter here, Neue Fragen, and then you will see we will have 44 questions in total that we will cover in this video series that will be consisted of 3 videos. So let's start the first question for today. So let's for the easiness zoom the screen so that we can see the questions easily. So let's start with the first question for this video. So the question is, what is the correct course of action in this situation? So you can see that this is a typical yellow band that we have discussed already a lot in the previous videos. You always say that I always tell that we have discussed a lot. So this we have actually done in the playlist, our previous videos. So here we have the yellow band with 3 dots. That means this person is handicapped, he is blind, he cannot see, that's why he's being accompanied by a dog. So you need to be very careful whenever you see such persons, old persons. You should decrease your speed, try to even brake so that they can easily pass the road. So I drive to the left past the person, leaving sufficient clearance space. No, this is not the good behavior. This is not from a responsible driver. You should wait idly. I flash my headlights to signal to the person that I am giving way. Flashing headlight is also not a good option in this case, because this person actually cannot even see because he is blind and handicapped. So normally that's why the dog is with him, and then to guide him the path. So normally the clear answer is I stop and allow the person to cross the road. This is the responsibility of you to be very careful. Neither drive past the person nor you have to flash the headlight. So let's move to the next question, which is a video question. Let's watch the video. So we are on the roadway. You can see a bus is in front of us with hazard indicator is there, and then some people are going into the bus, some may be coming out. The bus is stopped, so ideally we can cross it on the walking speed. There is a cyclist as well on the other part of the road. Here is the pedestrian, or you can say a person who is just leaving the bus, who is getting out of the bus and crossing the road. So we need to be very careful about that person. You see, so whenever the bus has stopped, you see the bus is completely stopped, even hazard warning light are on or not, bus will start anyhow. So you need to drive at a walking speed. We call it Schrittgeschwindigkeit, that you already know from our previous videos. I think nothing special here. Bushaltestelle, in the back mirror we can see a white van, and I think one person is getting into the bus, some are getting out, and even you see this person. I think this person which will appear is very critical for us. Let's see what they are asking from us in this question. Why must you drive slowly now and be ready to brake? Okay, so I think the clear answer is this person actually. Because of the pedestrian, perfectly fine. Because the bus is moving off, no, there is no sign the bus is moving off, because bus hasn't indicated that left indicator that I am starting. Bus hasn't indicated until now. Even some people were getting into the bus, so bus will never start anyhow. Even the cyclist is on the other side of the road on the footpath, so we don't need to worry. The only thing like we should worry about is this pedestrian. So only the first option is Correct. I think anyhow we have seen this kind of question already in previous videos. Let's play the next video. You are on a priority road. This forefart is Takase for you. The bike is there. Some parked vehicles are there. You can see the cyclist, I think, in the back mirror. And what else? This red car. I think the question which we can see. If you go a moment back, there is nothing special. The cyclist is very far away. We can see in the rear view this kid actually. If you see this kid who is coming directly, this kid, you can see he's coming on the roadway. So other than this we have no problem. Normally in exam try to watch the video at least 3 or 4 times which is being allowed, so that you are very sure. This is cyclist in the back view mirror. We don't need to worry about the cyclist. Cars are parked, no issue. See this kid, he's coming on the roadway. Even this red car is fine in its own lane or spur. So I think that we have already noticed what is the problem. Why are you required to brake here? Cyclist, no problem. Cyclist, even we cannot see him, he is so far away from us. Even red vehicle we discussed already in the other lane, no issue. The child who can directly come on the roadway, that could be a very critical part, and that is the right answer. Why are you not allowed to overtake now? Okay, you see the cyclist is there, and as far as cyclists are concerned, you don't know what they will do, what could be their next maneuver. So maybe he or she, whoever he is or she is, will take the turn, could actually take the turn a bit, or like because you see there are already some cars parked. Maybe he or she will try to bypass this path and will turn to left a bit without indicating. That you should keep in mind. I think other than this, even the road scenario you see is not clear. Maybe some car can come from the opposite side. Many things. Let's see. Why are you not allowed to overtake now? Okay, because the cyclist could turn off to left. That is clear. Cyclists can turn off to the left without indicating, because it seems it's possible, because the flow of the road is like this. He or she will take the turn a bit. Because of the very poor condition of the left side road surface, I don't think so. Road is pretty fine. That's not a problem, that you cannot go to that side of the road to overtake the cyclist. Road is fine. That's not a big problem, because I am not able to see possible oncoming traffic in good enough time. That is one of the problem. You cannot see the traffic which is coming from here in time, because view is not clear. So this is one of the other options, that you should not overtake the cyclist at this point of time. So our next question is, what is the right course of action now? You see there is a cyclist on the footpath, on the passenger way, and actually he can directly come on the roadway. You can predict anything from the cyclists, so that is very critical in this particular domain. Even this kid can run on the roadway, you can expect anything. So what is the right course of action? I watch the cyclist closely, yes, because maybe he will bring his cycle directly on the roadway within few seconds. I maneuver to the left side of the road, not a good idea, because why will you maneuver to the left? Because there is already oncoming, you can see in that particular lane there is an oncoming vehicle. You can hit that red car. It's not a good option. I get ready to brake, because you should be ready to brake. Could be any reason. Cyclists directly come on the roadway, maybe this kid run on the roadway, any possibility. To be ready to brake, and particularly watch the cyclist closely. But you are not allowed to go to the left side of the road, otherwise it can be really dangerous situation. So the next question is a video question. We are on a roadway, looks like 50 km/h speed, outside city maybe. Yeah, buildings are there, not clear. We don't need to worry about this. This blue van is indicating, and even cyclist is there, and then the red truck is there. So very complex situation. You see this blue van is on the roadway, even cyclist is on the roadway. So this blue van actually has indicated to right. Maybe this blue van is trying to park somewhere here. So what could be the expectation? This blue van is stopped. Cyclist will try to bypass the blue van and will take left turn and will go like this. Similarly, what else on the roadway? I think nothing special to note in this video. Cyclist on the roadway, blue van is already stopped. Yeah, this red truck is also moving, and maybe will carry on to travel ahead. Let's see what are the options. What should you anticipate now? What should you anticipate? The red truck pulls out to the left, very possible. Red truck will pull out to the left a bit and will continue the journey. That is on the card. That is possible. The driver of the blue vehicle open the driver side door. That is possible, because the driver has stopped the van the blue car, and definitely there will be a reason why he has stopped here. Maybe some situation here, you can see some buildings are there, maybe he is trying to go to that building, so definitely he will try to open the door from this driver side, and you should be aware of that. Even the cyclist pull out to the left, that is also possible. Cyclist will try to continue the journey, and he or she will definitely will try to bypass this parked blue car. So all three options look correct, and you see our answer is correct. You are driving on a section of a road where a traffic jam has been reported. What is the right course of action? So traffic jam has been reported. How you come to know? I think you came to know through the maybe through Nachrichten, radio, some news, could be any reason. So what is the right course of action? I apply the emergency brake assist to safely stop before the tail end of a traffic jam. No, actually this emergency brake assist is normally whenever there is some dangerous situation, emergency situation or obstacle which is being observed by this automatic emergency braking assist or braking system, it will automatically brake. You never need to apply the like emergency brake assist. It is a functionality of the car that will be applied, and normally we need it when there is an obstacle or there is some hindrance, let's say some problem in front of you, then normally brake assist. You don't need to apply the brake assist in case of traffic jam. I continue to follow the traffic reports. Yeah, keep listening the reports. Maybe you will get some more update by the time you are at the place where traffic jam is. I take particular care when driving around bends and on the approach to the summit. So whenever you are gonna reach the summit or the bends, you need to be very careful. You particular care you need to do, because in this case of traffic jam, maybe road scenario is not clear, even you cannot see how the cars are moving on the roadway. So you need to be very clear, very careful around the bends, and whenever you are approaching the dead points or junction or the summits. So these two options are correct. Applying emergency brake was never an option. Next question, a video question. So you are inside a build-up area. Speed could be any, actually could be, yeah, you see speedometer is it's 30. So you are indicating to right, you are taking a turn, there yellow truck and then car and cyclist. Yeah, you see here you can easily see that there was a flashing light, that you need to be very careful by your own. You can see these flashing lights, that whenever you are going onto this road, going to connect to this road, this is Vorfahrtgewähren, you have to stop here, see if the traffic, shoulder blick, see if the traffic is coming, then only you can merge on this road. So at the moment you can see truck is already truck has already left this part, the critical junction, and the white car I guess was there. If you can see, yeah, this white car is already, but the cyclist is quickly coming on the roadway, so you need to be very careful about the cyclist. But anyhow, we will see the question. Why are you required to stop now? Because of the cyclist. Clear, because cyclist will quickly come on the roadway, that we have seen. Truck, no, truck is already like on the roadway and doing his own journey. Because of the pedestrian, no, pedestrian are already, like, they are discussing on some maybe some hot political topic or something like this. They will not come. As for our prediction, you should be very careful, but they are not gonna come on the roadway. Cyclist is a big problem at the moment, so only first option is correct. Let's move to the next question, which is again a video question. You are on a roadway around 30 km/h. Baustelle is there, some road markings, some persons on the roadway, and then you see your traffic signal was red, and yeah, it's gonna be green. And at the same time, you see, you actually this could be a very like dangerous situation. If you see this cyclist who is coming from the left, you see he's coming, and he's gonna carry on his journey. You see his tire is here. Ideally your signal is green, so pedestrian and a cyclist signal would be red definitely. But in this case, you need to be very careful. Maybe you need to apply some hard brake. You see this cyclist, without considering that his signal is gonna be red, because our is green for cyclist, for the PKW, for the car, but this cyclist gonna come on the roadway. That is very difficult situation, and I think you need to brake very hard or something like this. Go to the question. What is the correct course of action in this situation? I perform emergency braking maneuver. That is correct, because you have the priority. That's fine. Signal is green, but still this cyclist is on the roadway almost. He will definitely continue the journey. He will never stop. So you are a responsible driver. You should do the emergency braking. Although you are on the right way, you have the right, you have the green signal, but be careful. I continue driving, ready to brake. No, You cannot continue in this case because the cyclist is already on the roadway. Just brake. I accelerate, never an option, otherwise there will be a severe accident. So only this particular option, as you can see, first option is correct. Let's move to the next question. When ambient temperatures are high, so temperature is high, let's say, take it very simple, note ambient, don't go that deep in the technical terms. Temperatures are high some summer day. This negatively affect driver concentration during long journeys and accident numbers rise. Yeah, that's the fact. Because of the summer hot season, there could be some issue with the concentration. You are sweating and energy level is down. Which of the following is it advisable to do so that you remain alert and can drive safely even during high summer? So what is prescribed? I plan for regular breaks. Yeah, try to take a break, maybe somewhere in the parking area or somewhere in restaurant. Take some drink, some cold drink because it's high temperature, and then carry on. Make some breaks. I try to perform my trips around noon. No, it's not a good idea. You cannot, because around noon it's 12 a.m. let's say, so, or even 11, let's say, the sun is sun is normally on its peak, so that could be a problem if you start at noon. Not a good idea. Either in the morning or afternoon, maybe in the evening is better, but this option is not correct. I drink enough. Yeah, you have to drink a lot so that you can keep your concentration high during driving. Next question is again a video question. So we are on the roadway, signal is green, indicated to ride this car, turn right, cyclist is there on the roadway, and very like you can say very anchor knapp roadway, and this person is standing on the roadway. I think anyhow there is no Fußgänger, maybe he's waiting for somebody. But let's say if let's see if we have some other scenario in this video. I don't think so. This cyclist is on the roadway, solid line, we cannot cross the line, and then there is some parked vehicle, so maybe the cyclist will try to bypass and will try to turn a bit left. Okay, so let's see what is the question. What is the correct course of action in this situation? Okay, I overtake the cyclist with a sufficient amount of side clearance. No, it's not possible. Solid line, you are not allowed to cross, and you cannot maintain a distance of 1.5 meter from the cyclist. Try to follow the cyclist. I overtake the cyclist with a sufficient amount of side clearance. Not a good idea. Never try it. You cannot maintain 1.5 meter here. I have to allow the pedestrian to cross the road. I think he is not willing to cross the road even, and he doesn't have the Fußgänger or zebra crossing here. So, and even he is not willing to cross. So this option is not correct. Yeah, you need to be careful. If the option is you need to be careful about and keep watching the pedestrian, that's fine. But you are allowing the pedestrian to cross the road by stopping here. He doesn't have the right actually to go on the roadway. You will actually create a problem for the traffic behind you. You will actually create a problem for the flow of traffic if you brake. To be a good human being, yeah, that's fine to be a good human being, but actually it's not the right of pedestrian at the moment to cross the road from here. Otherwise you will create a problem for the flow of traffic. So better, this option is not correct. Yeah, keep watching the pedestrian could be a correct option, but allowing him to cross the road is also not a good option. I remain behind the cyclist. Very clear. Remain behind the cyclist, follow him, don't overtake. Solid line, you cannot cross the line, and you cannot maintain a distance of 1.5 meter inside build-up area. Never an option. Only third option is correct in this particular question. Let's move to the next question, a video question. So you are on a roadway, some traffic behind you, some traffic on the right of you. You are on the priority road, and yeah, some even here you see after 200 meter, this two lane will be gonna be one lane. After 200 meter, this lane will be merged to this lane. So this why? Because of the Baustelle. This we have discussed a lot already in the part of traffic science question. So normally a zipper feed method is applied here. After 200 meter, this lane gonna be only one lane. This two lane roadway will be one lane. So what is the method? Ideally the cars should allow the car in front of them to come to merge in the roadway as a zipper feed method. This we have discussed already. We don't need to discuss in detail. So after 200 meter, you have enough time. Maybe you can go a bit faster and then try to merge in the roadway after this blue car, maybe after this red car, because normally this car is normally obliged to allow you to enter in the roadway as per zipper feed method. This we have discussed already. So this is a scenario. You have 200 meter, and then after that this road will be one lane. Okay, what is the correct course of action in this situation? So scenario is clear. I may overtake the vehicle driving in the right hand lane. I think that's not a problem. You can overtake. That is also a rule in Germany. From the left hand lane you can actually overtake the cars on the right hand lane. On the motorways normally we have, and I think in this scenario actually you can quickly overtake this car. Maybe then you can actually come in the lane, merge in the lane after the red car. Any possibilities there, but you can overtake the vehicle so that you can simply enter in the merge in the roadway. I move over to the right hand lane after 200 meter. Yes, actually you have enough time. You have 200 meters ahead of you. The road is not gonna end immediately. You have 200 meters, so maybe you can keep going till the end and then you can merge, or maybe if you find some time in between, some space as per zipper feed method, you can do it. I move into the right hand lane now. No, this road is not gonna end immediately in 10 meters. You have time, so if you do it immediately, maybe this white car will not allow you, or you don't have enough space. So normally you should try to carry on the journey maybe 100 meters more, and then if you find some space, then come or merge in the roadway. Only first two options are correct. Let's move to the next question, which is again a video question. A lot of video questions. So we are on the roadway, on the footpath. We can see a cyclist, a pedestrian, and then what's next? We are taking a right turn indicator and the cyclist is there. I think the scenario is clear. Even this e-bike or this e-scooter, actually it's also coming, scooty is also coming, so you need to be very careful while taking a turn. Always do the shoulder blink or turn your head and shoulder. What is the right course of action now? I glance over my right shoulder. Perfect, because the cyclist, actually you cannot see him, he's in the blind spot. You need to be very careful about him. I take the turn ahead of the electric scooter. No, this is not correct. He is coming very fastly, and whenever you are taking a turn in any road, you should allow the pedestrians or cyclists over there who are in that particular road to pass by, or to pass the road, or to cross the road. So that is not correct, that you should turn ahead of the electric scooter. You should allow, you are taking the turn in this road, you should allow the pedestrians over there or cyclists to cross the road. I allow the cyclist to pass through. That is correct, because cyclist, you cannot see him at the moment, he is in the blind spot, but you know already from the video that we have seen. So you should also allow him and electric scooter as well. These two options are correct. Okay, you are looking for a place to park on the right edge of the carriageway. A cycle path runs alongside. Okay, the cycle path is there to the right of the carriageway. How many meters before a junction or an intersection are you prohibited from the parking? So I think this we have already discussed. I would say we have made a separate video, even a bonus video, about the speeds and distances that you need to maintain from different traffic, you can say, scenarios, in different traffic scenarios, as junction, San Andreas cross, pathway, intersection without the cycle carriageway, with the cycle carriageway, that we have discussed a lot. So here there is an intersection or a junction, and then a cyclist path is running in the parallel. So normally in this case you need to keep a distance of 8 meter. If you want to know more about this topic, you can watch our previous videos, but this answer is very clear. Sometime we cannot park from the junction and after the junction 5 meter, that's a different scenario, and whenever we have cyclist path going on, then this distance is 8 meter. Either you can note it down somewhere in the diary, just remember it by heart or whatever you want, because this is like a kind of, you need to remember, but we have a separate bonus video for this kind of questions. Okay, so our next question is, what is correct course of action in this situation? Okay, so hazard lights are off. So you know, whenever hazard lights are on, very important thing, and bus is stopped completely, what you do, you can overtake the bus, but with walking speed, known as Schrittgeschwindigkeit in German, whenever hazard warning lights are on. That is clear, that we already know from the previous videos, a lot of discussions going on. But here, yes, they are mentioning hazard lights are off. Okay, you see here, you are on the other side of the road, bus is on the other side, hazard lights are on, are off. That is very clear, the scenario is clear. So what you expect? What is the correct course of action? I slow down to walking speed now. That is not a correct option, because hazard lights are clearly off and the bus is on the other side of the roadway. So if you merge these scenarios, even if you simple consider, stick to the question, hazard lights are off. Whenever on, you should drive at walking speed. But are off, you don't need to slow down to walking speed. And the second scenario, the bus is on the other side of the roadway. I drive with an increased level of alertness. This is anyhow you need to fulfill, because some passenger can directly come on the roadway. Either the bus is on the other side of the roadway, you need to be very careful, you need to alert. In any case, bus is on your side or the other side, doesn't matter. Alertness, or you should be very careful, that is very clear. I maintain my speed, that is perfectly fine. You don't need to move with the walking speed. Hazard lights are off, you can maintain your speed. So these two options are correct. So friend, this was everything from this particular video. We have covered 15 questions. If you have any question, any query, any doubt regarding this particular video, some questions or the previous videos, just put it in the comment section. We will try to answer that. And until the next video, we will wish you happy landing. In the next video, we will cover 15 more questions, and then for 14 more questions, and we are done for the 44 questions starting from April 2023. So friends, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos. Until the next video, I wish you happy landing. Take care and bye.